Hello, we are back with the Tactics Show.
This week, Bayern confirmed the acquisition of the City winger Leroy Sané for a 60 million transfer fee. It is not unknown that Bayern have been pursuing for Sané since a season earlier. But in August, he ruptured his cruciate ligament in the Community Shield game against Liverpool. Due to this, he missed almost 206 days of action, for which the transfer was delayed. This transfer really is significant in the development of the Bayern game plan. Sané, who possesses ability to dribble, create and score goals, will be pleased to rejoin his under-19 coach Hansi Flick, who have been building Bayern into a very attacking and heavy pressing side. Bayern has dominated the domestic league in this decade. Their motive to build a team does not only stop at domestic success, and are eager to replicate such versatility, focusing on a continental dominance after a few years trough, and also contributing to the depth of the national side, as we have seen in the past. Moreover, since the departure of Robben and Ribery, Bayern were interested in filling their void. Louis van Gaal insisted on signing Robben as he envisioned a balance and versatility in the Bayern play. The era of Ribery, contributing more than 250 goals together, reached their peak, playing 3 Champions League finals, winning 1. Their game were modern, often shifting the play on the side of the winger, making them side playmakers. The wingers used to cut in at times or cut outside to provide a cross at the box. It helped the team build not only from the middle but also from the sides. This also opened options in the attack and reduced heavy reliability on traditional strikers, as we see in Germany's tactics in the 2014 World Cup. Bayern, starting in a 4-2-3-1 under Flick, often transforms into a 4-1-4-1 with Joshua Kimmich, another prolific talent, often providing the pivot, and Thiago advancing forward to assist the attack line. Backline changes into a 3-man defense when one fullback overlaps into attack, either in the form of Pavard or Alphonso Davies, the latter having a breakout season. The winger tucks in into the inside channel or moves further out, taking the opponent fullbacks, stretching the defense. Bayern had their central depth through Kimmich, Thiago, Coutinho, Raumdata in Thomas Muller, and one of the best striker in Lewandowski. Adding over Gnabry and Coman on the sides, Sané adds to the depth of the wings. Sané's dribbling per game had almost 52% accuracy last season. He is the kind of player who can create something out of nothing. His most valuable trait when he dribbles are his body feints. Look at this picture. Sané is in a 1v2 situation. He uses his body feint to make the defender think he will go in the middle, then goes on the outside and dribble past both of them. This highlights Sané's quick burst as well as his body feint. His game awareness is excellent with a knack of scoring. See how he is able to find space behind the opponent's backline, then times his run perfectly to receive a through ball from David Silva without being in the offside zone. He is able to control the ball and end the move with a goal. At Schalke, he used to play as a right midfielder winger and often used to cut inside. Since joining City, Pep Guardiola played him as a left winger, where he mostly keeps the width and often cuts inside to provide assist for teammates. Under Pep, his goal contributions have increased a lot, almost 68 goals contributed. He was sometimes utilized as a central attacking midfield, but he is not that effective in that position. As Pep stated, Sané is the best in the world playing out wide. I would prefer to use him where he is strongest. He is an incredible player. He is not ready to play in the middle now. You have to be so good to control the spaces, maybe in the future. Serge Gnabry have been in a great form this season, and Bayern's acquisition of his compatriot is both calculative and ambitious, if not the key to success. A positive growth will also mean that it will benefit the German national team, as they both have key roles under Joachim Löw.
If you like the video, please give a thumbs up, share with your friends, and a gracious subscribe will really motivate us. Thank you for watching.